Actually, that's spot on.
It is spot on.
All the competition that try to compete.
Everything is spot on.
Oh, here we go, guys. What is going on, everybody? It is the new wave of sports that is sweeping the nation where we're not just accurate, but we are spot on. You probably done seen me twice this week now, which is the first time for many because I know I haven't even been on my own creation in some time. But it's cool because I got two young bucks with me. But I am Tony Monk, your host of SOS Nation Podcast, the return of this podcast, which will be ran by these two guys right here. Two young bucks, two new rookies to the franchise. I got Wayne Galloway and I got Xavier Maddox. What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
What it do?
Yes, sir, man. A whole lot of excitement, man. These guys are going to bring a whole lot of energy to this podcast. The next time you guys see me, I'll most likely be a guest. If these two think I'm cool enough after today to come back on as a guest with their show. But regardless, again, y'all know what it is. SOS Nation Podcast. Y'all know what we're giving to get us the facts, the takes, the actual factual. Shout out to my man Bruce T, who's doing his thing on The House Always Wins. It's a show that you can catch. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Subscribe, do what you got to do. Click the notification bell, get notified of everything that we are doing. Check out My Point. Check out SOS Discussions. These two young guys on there as well. And a bunch of other shows that we have. So many I can't even name no more. But, hey, we got a good podcast show today for you guys. We're going to go over Week 13 of the NFL. Lots of things that happened. One thing in particular was somebody getting benched, which I said that was going to happen. Xavier also kind of know that it was going to happen, but it's cool. We got LeBron and Kyrie, another little moment. Some little drama that ensued between those two. We got Earl Spence and Garcia boxing. Got some boxing to talk about later on, man, as well as a fight that is soon to come. But first, before we get into the show, let's get into the two guys that are here right now, Wayne and Xavier, two young bulls, man, that we added to the fray. They've already picked up the slack, and they've definitely been showing their stuff. How you boys feeling today? How's it feel to be a part of the SOS?
Lovely.
Man, I feel spot on.
Okay. You feel spot? You've been waiting to say that, huh?
I feel spot on.
Man. I feel good. I'm just very thankful, the opportunity to come, knock it out the park.
Real quick, tell them about yourselves. Wayne, you go first.
All right, bye. My name is Wayne Galloway. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Representing Baltimore. Not a lot of people come out of here. Opportunities we get. Tank, Tavon Austin, just a few names to throw out there. Chino. I just want to, shout out to Tony and Spot on Sports for giving me the opportunity. And I hope y'all enjoy this because I'm gonna give y'all some takes and some actual facts. And I just hope nobody come at me or try me because I ain't the one.
What's up, Xavier, man? Tell
us about yourself. All right, man. I'm the real man that that do my thing. I was raised in Georgia, man, but I was actually born in Salisbury, Maryland, 2 hours from Baltimore. It's definitely a small town. Nobody made it out. So I'm just grateful for this opportunity. I go to Bowie State University, study sports management and broadcasting journalism to do things like this. So I'm excited, having my best friend, my boy Wayne, on here with me. So we're going to see what we can do.
Now, Xavier talking like he loose as a goose, but dude was tighter than a frog booty hole the first time he got on SOS. Man. Don't let him act like he just been on top of the world.
Like that
boy was nervous, man. He was super nervous. He was like, man, do I do this? Do I like Xavier? Relax. Wayne was helping him behind the scenes and everything. Wayne, I meet Wayne the next week. Wayne like, yeah, man, I was helping you. He was nervous, and I was like,
man, he's selling me out.
Yeah. But obviously, it's great to have y'all boys on the show. Good to have y'all boys leaving the show. I think I'm leaving the show in great hands. But let's get started on what we got to talk about. Week 13 in the NFL, man. We're at the end of the season, boys. We're getting into that quarter end. A lot of good things to talk about, a lot of bad things to talk about. But let's get started. Patriots and Chargers, things went left before they could go right. And the Patriots saw themselves on the losing end of, what was that? 45-0.
Man.
It sounds like Madden, man. You think the guy would have picked up the controller, and honestly, boys should have passed the sticks when they had the chance. Cam Newton was 12 of 19 for 69 yards and a touchdown. It all happened on the ground, though, for the Patriots. Damian Harris led the day, 80 yards. Cam Newton, 48 and 2 touchdowns. He got 11 on the season. Sony Michel with 10 carries for 35 yards. As for the Chargers, Justin Herbert, he's been good, but he's a rookie. 29 of 53, 209, 2 interceptions. Austin Eckler, 36 yards. Kalen Ballish, 34 yards rushing on the day. For receiving, Keenan Allen had 48. Not his best day, but hey, it was just one of them games defensively for the Patriots more than it was offensively for both teams. What did you guys think about this game? Take it away, Wayne.
Let me tell y'all what I think about this. First of all, I'm a Chargers fan. Just so everybody out there. Yeah, y'all can say we trash or not, but if you look at the first games, week 1 through 11, we played teams very closely, and we had the lead, but we gave it up. Also, we threw game-winning touchdowns, and they got called back. Denver, Oakland, but I ain't gonna say nothing. This is directed to X since he's a Patriots fan. Congratulations on y'all win. You know, I respect Cam and the team, but looking at the stats, y'all didn't really do much. The defense did do majority of the work. Herbert is a rookie. Belichick is definitely a great, respected coach, and he did a well game plan. But as a Chargers fan, I noticed this. We worry too much about swagger, and this to all the Chargers players out there. Y'all worry too much about being swaggy, uniforms, stats. I don't know what y'all worry about, but y'all got to go out there and play the game. We've just played New England Patriots. No disrespect to the team, but that team is not built to beat a lot of teams in the NFL.
At all.
Cam Newton, Damian Harris, what? Because Damian Harrison, I know he just got starting to. Cam running, we should expect what he should do. Like, I'm just sick and tired of the Chargers giving up leads and being a Chargers fan every week watching the game and feeling embarrassed, knowing that we are top 5 in the draft pick. And like I said, I'll give credit to the Patriots, but to me, it looked like we beat ourselves. And I don't care what you got to say right now, but I ain't feeling it. But I'd like to hear it, though, so I can give you my facts back at you.
This is what I'm hearing, okay? Out your mouth, okay? The losers, they take the back seat, okay? Let the Patriots, let us have this. Yes, I agree with you. We do not have enough to beat a lot of teams, but we certainly got enough to beat y'all down like we did, okay? We beat y'all like some dirty dogs out there. Your defense is trash. We're gonna point. We already know that. I mean, Jesus Christ, Wayne, the Patriots' offensive core is built around the run game. I know the defense is smart enough to know that going into the game. I know they're smart enough to know that going into the game.
You see y'all receivers? Y'all are so little. How is that built around the run game? Who is y'all blocking?
I said, but the run. We got 2 great backs. We got Cam, who's might as well say
that's a strong word. That's a strong word.
I don't know about 2 great backs. I think
that's a strong word.
I like Sony. But Damian Harris could be okay. But what Damian Harris is doing is no different than what Sony Michel and the others. Sure, I remember what's his name? Darius Slayton, the running back they had a couple years ago, who I actually had that 1,000-yard year, and then he was kind of mid after that. A lot of Patriots running backs are mid because y'all aren't predicated on running the ball. So I can't let you sit here and just take all the credit. Y'all ran the ball 42 times on Sunday. And that's why Cam had thrown for 69 yards.
And my team got a lot of injuries. Derwin James, a big one.
He was lost for the year. He was lost for the year.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't understand.
And Joey Bosa's out too, right?
No, Joey Bosa played, but I think he got injured that game.
Yeah, okay.
Can we land the smackdown on him?
I'm saying we playing too hard out there, but like I said, I don't care what you got to say. I know my team. I respect what the Patriots did, but I ain't feeling that game.
Can you answer me this though? I think this is a question that you can answer. You're a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
How is that we beat y'all like that? We didn't beat you. We whooped y'all like that, and we only threw the ball 60 yards?
69.
69 yards.
Like I said, I'm not the.
How is that? I've never seen that in the game.
Chargers players. This is to the coaches. This is a message to the Chargers coaches. I don't know what plays or y'all saying out there, but I'm calling better plays from at home. And I'm not saying I don't know what y'all saying that I'm not saying. But I think if I had an opportunity to be a defensive coordinator, I will stop the Patriots' predictable plays. as I was calling them, because Cam can't throw the ball to them.
Ain't nothing but an
receivers,
option.
No disrespect to
Ain't
them.
nothing but an option offense.
It was predictable they're gonna run the ball, but defense
So,
coordinator said,
Xavier, I'm gonna ask: Are the Patriots making the playoffs?
Of
Right
course,
now,
without
they're in the hunt. They sit like at third in the hunt behind the Ravens, and Ravens.
before you say that, you better think. I'm gonna catch you. You better think.
Their next game is against the LA Rams. LA Rams are 8-4.
Thursday night, you stay tuned and watch that. And tell
how
me you
about
think
this?
they're gonna do that.
But look, this. I haven't been really wrong about the NFL picks and stuff like that. So, like, I wasn't wrong about Jalen Hurts. I'm not wrong about this. We beat the Ravens when they was doing pretty decent. We beat teams that we weren't supposed to beat. So I know we can beat the Rams. I know we're gonna take them out.
Listen, I'm gonna catch you. The question was, do y'all think y'all gonna make the playoffs? We're not going back in the past now. We stand that we're going in the present. Look at the Ravens last few games. Look at y'all last few games and look at Oakland last few games. And tell me you think you're gonna make the playoffs.
We're gonna make the playoffs by the skin of our
bet
teeth.
me.
But we're gonna
What you wanna bet?
We're gonna watch.
What you wanna bet?
Watch.
Make a gamble. Make a gamble.
Patriots next. What is it? 4 games or Rams, Dolphins, Bills, and Jets.
No slouch. Jets the only slouch. No slouch.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Look at the Ravens compared to y'all.
They got last 3 games of division games. So I'm finna look at Oakland and while you decide if y'all.
Come on, man. I want you to make that bet. What you want? $20, $40? Come on, make my Christmas.
He said he still got to get his mom's gift, man. You finna be paying for it. The Raiders they got the Chargers, Dolphins, Broncos, and Colts.
That's tough. They
can beat
the
Dolphins. The Dolphins can. They gonna lose to the Dolphins. I know that.
Y'all think y'all gonna beat them? Y'all think y'all gonna beat them? They hot.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Listen.
I believe this game. We went.
What you want to bet? We could do. What you want to bet? That's the key word I heard.
I want to personally thank the Chargers for boosting our confidence like that to go forward, especially for our defense.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
When I get up there enough, let me watch when I get in the chart. Watch when I get to talk to somebody in Los Angeles.
So we're gonna move into 1 or 2 upsets of the week that happened. I want to start with probably the most notable, which I'm not gonna say the most notable. I don't think it was the most notable, but Washington and the Steelers. Obviously, Steelers were 11-0. They were rolling. Washington came into that game 3-39. And somehow they pulled out the win that day. Obviously, that monster defensive line, led by Chase Young out of Ohio State.
Maryland.
I'm going to combine this with the second game, Giants and Seahawks. Seahawks are a team that it's kind of been mad the last couple of weeks, but the Giants are kind of in the same position that the Redskins are in. Which game surprised you more? Xavier, take it.
Man, to tell you the truth, I would say the Washington football team, because I thought the Steelers was like invincible, pretty much.
Oh, you thought
I thought it was. I thought they could go.
And that's why you're a clown. That's why you're a clown.
I thought they could go all the way, man. But Chase Young, shout out to Chase Young, man. He represents Maryland very well. You know, he born and raised in Maryland, PG. You know, what I'm saying PG County. That just shows me how important defensive lines are in this league and offensive lines. So, man, it just shocked me because I thought, we all agreed that the Washington football team are just pure trash. We all can say.
Coldest thing about Washington yesterday, they didn't, in that defensive line and defensive job that they didn't register not one sack. They had 1 interception, but they did not register the sack.
So, go back to what you were saying since you think you were saying facts X.
Oh, about what
the Washington D-line. I didn't hear you give Alex Smith credit. I didn't hear you give the running back credit. Where's this Young and everything coming from?
I mean, because they did a great
still disrupt the D-line. I mean,
the D-line, yes. I just want the quarterback, Alex Smith, to get respect. Yeah, he been balling. He came in to change that.
Would you give all that credit to Alex Smith or the offensive line? Who did you give credit first?
I'm gonna give it to both. I don't know who to give credit to. They gotta protect him, and he gotta let it go.
True, he did a good job. But I'm
not gonna continue on this because that's to me not the upset of the week. I can't believe you said that. That is
the upset of the week. They was undefeated.
They actually played good against good. Washington actually played good against good teams. They start off good and then they finish the game off bad.
Okay,
One.
I agree with
Two.
that. I agree with that.
Two, if you watch the Steelers, they haven't been dominating like how Kansas City dominated. Why you think the power rankings is 1 and 2 and Steelers is always 2?
Well, everybody
I'ma
can't
tell you-
beat Kansas City, Wayne. I think we can.
I'm just saying though.
Everybody
You
can't beat
talking
Kansas
about the Steelers
City.
is invincible.
Man, he
How?
talking like it's Tyreek on every damn team.
Listen, like I said, the upset of the week to me was the Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. No Zaquan, no Daniel Jones. That's 2 big key players right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they beat Russell Wilson, Metcalf, new Megatron, and Tyler
Oh,
Lockett.
I don't know about
Just
that.
disappointing. It's just quiet. I don't know. Jamal Adams, that's my boy. The defensive coordinator need to stop making my man's blitz and let him cover. Because I don't know what's going on. Him chasing down, getting sacks, he doing his thing. But you let the Giants beat you. No disrespect. To me, that's worse than the Washington football team. They
Colt
may be
McCoy-
neck and neck, but
Colt McCoy started for the Giants. Yeah, Colt McCoy started for the Giants. He was 13-22 for 105, a touchdown and interception. It was Wayne Gallman, 16 carries, 100
Shout out Wayne.
yards.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
Wayne.
He's been good lately. 16 carries, 135 yards. Averaged 8 yards a carry, and obviously Alfred Morris was right behind him with 8 carries for 39 yards and a touchdown. They looked really good. Seahawks, Russ was 27 of 43, 263, a touchdown, a pick. Chris Carson, 13 of 65. DK Metcalf was held to 5 receptions for 80 yards. Tyler Lockett followed with 63 yards.
And guess who was covering Metcalf? James Bradbury, if I got his name correct. That is a low key good corner right now.
Yeah, he's not bad.
giving
He's
him
good.
credit.
He's pretty good.
I'm a DB. I love DB. I watch him, respect him. That's a DB. Metcalf got up one stiff arm in ESPN. Oh, Metcalf with the stiff arm. But did he make the first down? And then he gets stopped. They don't look at that. They so worried about receivers and just Metcalf. And X also X. If you watch that game, I'm not sure if you did, but Seattle had the ball, multiple chances to score, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They blew it, and it just disappointed me. That was
Joe Judge has that defense playing well.
Yeah,
They've been playing well the last couple of weeks.
I told a lot of people, like Odell recently came out about Eli Manning saying, they didn't build around him. They could definitely build around that team. You had Zaquan, Odell,
Shepard,
Evan Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
You could have built.
Shepard.
That's a good.
Honestly, when the Giants, I want to say it was 3 years ago now, 4 years ago, when and this was the year after they paid $105 million for their defense with Snacks and what's the boy who played for the Saints now at cornerback, Janoris Jenkins, and Olivier Vernon, all of those guys. That next year when I saw that guy, I'm like, oh, the Giants are about to be really, really good. And then they went and got a soldier and put all those guys in the line, and then the line was atrocious. And so I get what Odell was saying. I think they had the guys. I just think Ben McAdoo was a poor coach. So I don't want to say that.
I think the coach was a problem too.
Yeah, I call him McAdoo. He wasn't there.
Play calling too. Play calling. I believe some calls being made is just like I don't understand it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you see how they perform, so it's like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Browns and Titans. The Browns, man, is so many things could be said about them. I think the team that we have been looking for them to become, they are becoming. They're 9-3. They beat
without Odell.
Without Odell.
And I do want to say it, Wayne. What was you about to say? I was about to say that we all know that the Browns. No, I was about to say, have we all noticed that the Browns have been playing better since Odell went?
Yeah, that's his boy too.
That's my boy.
I'm sorry. I like Odell. I love what Odell can do, but they've been playing very well without him.
It's giving trade.
Oh, to the Patriots? To the Patriots?
I didn't say that. We're not gonna go back on England. Stay on topic.
I'm trying to tamper a little bit.
They do that.
I'm trying to tamper.
I think the Browns don't have this. I think the Browns don't have the stress of having to give Odell the ball anymore. I think because what you run into when you have so many great guys on one team, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Baker, Jarvis, Rashad is actually playing a lot better now. When you have all of these people that have to get the ball, it's so hard to get everybody done. Honestly, I think the Cowboys are a bit like this too, even though I think that kind of
Tampa too.
yeah, they that kind of mediates everybody and is able to share the rock. But when Odell gone, it's not that pressure because one thing I will say, even with the Cowboys, you don't have receivers that like I have to get it, I have to do this.
Yeah,
like,
they don't.
Odell wants to be a part of the mix, which is great. But if he's not a part of the winning formula that day or through a stretch, he's upset. And so that's one of my things I think that's not there anymore. Where Baker's not, man, I haven't found Odell in about 6 plays. Let me get Odell the ball when it's not even really time to get Odell the ball. Maybe it still needs to go to Jarvis. Maybe I need to hand this off to Nick. Maybe I need to give it to Kareem. Like, it's one of the things where the stress is on him to have to perform that great. And I think the Browns are just playing a lot better, not to mention they're good on defense.
But I'm gonna just go back to when Odell first wore that Richard Mille. He started playing with the Richard Mille on.
Yeah,
that showed me his character. Like I try to study. I don't study people, but I try to see that character for really who they are. And it told me about him on the football field. He worrying about. I don't care if they pay him to do it or not, but this is a professional sport, and you sitting there playing with a watch on for attention, fame. I don't know, and you didn't do nothing.
Whoa!
He didn't do nothing.
Whoa!
I'm not gonna go back.
I'm not gonna disagree.
All right, you did. Speak.
I'm not gonna disagree with what you're saying, but don't say that like he the only player that ever done it in the league like that. Deion did something like that too.
Odell and Deion.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
But
watch how you say stuff.
But every game Deion played, it wasn't a good game. Just like every game Odell played in a good game.
Okay, but we talking about that specific day. Since that happened, Odell hadn't been performing, and it showed me his character. Is he only worrying about Instagram and his fans, or he playing for get the highlight or something? Like, I don't know what he playing for now.
And you know why that's
I know
not
he's
true?
not getting the ball. I understand that he gets open, he tries to do it, but I don't know what he playing for no more.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. Odell is a very, very, very competitive player. So he always show his emotions. He always leaves things out on the field, everything he got. So when he wants the ball, I mean, he's the best receiver on the team. Am I lying?
I mean, yeah, by default. So
I say
obviously he's better than Jarvis. He's better than Jarvis.
Don't try to make him and Landry.
The difference between them is that big. I think Landry, because Landry was always there in catches, even though Odell was there in yards. But yeah, go ahead.
But I'm just saying, we all agree though Odell is the better receiver on the team. So
you're making a competition. We talking about one man and you making a competition. That's why you're saying who better.
That's why he needs. I mean,
he needs
he needs the ball. He needs the ball. He's the best. If I'm the best player, I mean not the best, but if I'm the best receiver,
he needs to know his job. He needs to know his position. He's going to get double. He know that's coming. He's Odell Beckham. He know it's going to come. Mm-hmm. You need to rely on your teammates. Chubb and Hunt is killing. Rely on them. Trust Baker. Baker make a lot of dumb decisions and don't see a lot of stuff. We know this. But you got to let it flow. You got to let it flow.
Well, the Titans.
Y'all know y'all LSU buddies. It's not college.
I want to talk just a little bit on the Titans. Are they going to be okay? Ryan Tannehill was 29 of 45, 389. 3 touchdowns and an interception. The Browns were able to limit Derrick Henry 15 carries for 60 yards. Corey Davis went off, though, 182 yards receiving.
This is another predictable team. You go in the film room, who you game plan for? Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
As I watch the game, when they need somebody and they need help, Derrick Henry. It's predictable. Too predictable. Teams gonna know what you already doing. It's sad to say, but teams already know what you already do. And it's like, you don't change the way you play. Defense the secondary is getting torched. They have so many people back there, and it's just getting torched. And it's just like Tennessee, went from remember the Titans to the little Giants.
But I like that though. I kind of like, but I think they are predictable somewhat. I think you easily know who the game plan to take out, and once you do that, you win. But I still like Ryan Tannehill is surprising me a lot more than I thought he would. And I knew
he's a lot calmer.
I knew it was just the whole situation because remember the year with the Dolphins, like the second to last year, he got hurt in training camp towards ACL. I was like, oh, he's going to be good this year. Like I think I felt that coming from him because I felt like he had it in him to be a really good quarterback, and now he is a pretty good quarterback. But I think I want to keep watching them. I kind of want to keep seeing what they're doing. I don't know. I think they may have another matchup with the Colts coming soon. No, they already played twice. Excuse me. I would like to just see what they do in the playoffs. Let's remember this team in the AFC Championship last year.
I want to see what they do too.
Moving on. News in the NFL. The Eagles, they did it. Carson Wentz played so bad for such a long stretch of time. He finally got benched. Enter Jalen Hurts. How do we feel about this?
I told y'all all along. I told you this was gonna happen. I told you this was gonna happen. It's Jalen's time. It is Jalen Hurts' time. I know the season is over basically for the Eagles team. Just about let Jalen Hurts play, let him learn. Going into next year, he's gonna continue to learn and develop as a hopefully good quarterback. A very good quarterback.
Continue to learn. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. The man got benched at Bama for Tua. One, we not like I said. I don't like going back in the past, but that's a reminder. That's a reminder. Two, he came in against Green Bay. Yes, he threw a touchdown, but he also threw a pick. Then he's going into a game against the New Orleans Saints. So you know what they do.
One of the best.
I believe he's going to New Orleans too. He going in the dome. Trap game. That's going. When people play new quarterbacks, of course they don't adjust right away. But if the Saints adjust and Hurts do bad, I would like to see you talk good about him then. I'm not trying to say he's going to be a bad quarterback. I'm just trying to figure out. Right now, he's not ready yet. Carson Wentz they don't have a good offensive line. So I'm not going to blame Carson Wentz all the way.
I can't see, and I'm going to let you say is that I can't see Travis Fulgham and Greg Ward, who I like Greg Ward Jr. And even with Ertz and Goddard, I can't see those guys coming in and beating Marshawn Lattimore and Jenkins and those guys, to Mario Davis and all of them. I can't see that.
Then look at his receivers. He has Alshon Jeffrey, who's running like 20 miles per hour. That's Sean Jackson. That's my boy. I ain't gonna disrespect him, but
both of them are hurt.
Oh yeah, he not the same. He ain't the same. Ertz, quietly, I believe he can double. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. He's not being productive. Miles Sanders gotta go. I don't think he's all that. Not just no disrespect, but he gotta go. They had a Jay Ajayi and they used to have a DeMarco Murray. Running game was constant. Now it's just like slowing down. But offensive line is terrible. Doug Peterson, your time is up. John Cena is up.
Ooh. Is it? I like Doug Peterson.
Doug.
I think when you can coach, especially last year, I know that's hard 2 years in a row. But when you can coach a bunch of third and fourth string guys to playoffs, I think Carson just might be really getting worse. More so Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, I said that. Carson Wentz is just getting worse, more so the coaching getting worse. Because
I kind of both. To me, it's kind of both. But I think Carson, like I said, since the Super Bowl in the recent show we had, I believe it's since the Super Bowl he lost faith in the Eagles and they lost faith in him.
Yeah, because
just sad. It's a sad case right now.
Go ahead.
You can talk, sir. Jalen.
Go ahead. You already know. But no, I was just gonna agree with Wayne when he said he hasn't been the same man, because I looked at his numbers all the way from 2017 and they were crazy good, but ever since then they never came close. You know what I'm saying? So I know it, but watch Jalen Hurts though. Watch my boy, man. Watch y'all cracking down so hard on him when he's still a rookie. He still got to learn just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So give him time and watch what he turn into. Watch what he turn into. Watch what he turn into.
I don't got no watches on, but I give him time.
I ain't got no watches on, but I give him